Most of these products are going to be geared for people with dry skin, such as myself. However, I do have some good products for anyone with skin, really. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Casey. I am so happy you decided to click on this video today because I have some really great skincare products to be sharing with you. The inspiration for this video came from the YouTube tag that was going around the top 3 makeup products. I did that video also. I'll link it in the description box below for you in case you missed it. But today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 skincare products in every category. And since my top 3 makeup product video ended up being so terribly long that I had to split it into 2 videos, I've planned ahead, and today I'm only going to be sharing with you 6 of the categories, and then I will be doing a part 2 sharing the remaining categories. So today I'm going to be sharing with you makeup removers, face cleansers, exfoliators, serums, and moisturizers, and then part 2 I will be doing more of the specific stuff like eye cream, sunscreen, spot treatments, masks, face oils, stuff like that. So if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to stay tuned for part 2, and then in time I will be doing another video all about my top 3 products on hair care. As always, there'll be timestamps in the description box below so you can jump around and watch the portions you're most interested in, and I will also have product links for everything I'll be talking about today. All that being said, let's get talking about skincare. I think with all of the products I'm going to be sharing with you today, I will first mention my favorite product and then my runners-up. And even though they're runners-up, I still really love them. I still enjoy having them in my skincare routine. But if I only had to choose one, the first one I'll be talking about would be the one that I would choose. So first up, we're going to be talking about makeup remover. My makeup remover of choice has always been an oil. It doesn't really matter what type of oil. I've used coconut oil, olive oil, but I think my go-to is grapeseed oil. This one is from Now Solutions. It is a 16-ounce bottle, and this retails for $10.99 on Amazon. I've had this bottle for at least all of 2021 and I'm just about empty, so it's been lasting me quite some time. It does a great job as a first cleanse to remove makeup, and it's also just great for general body care, you know, if you're looking for an oil for your body. It's relatively lightweight. Grapeseed oil is a lighter oil. There's no scent to it. It does leave your skin feeling somewhat soothed and, you know, softened. With the $10.99 price tag this carries and how long this has been lasting me, this is just a great go-to makeup remover for me. Now, I realize that using an oil as a makeup remover can be quite messy. So I have an alternative if oil is not your favorite type of makeup remover, and that is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. I am new to the world of cleansing balms, and let me tell you, it's a nice world to be in. I definitely see the appeal to using a balm over an oil. It is lovely. However, my only problem with this is that I've gone through it quite fast. I've been using this for about a month and I have maybe a fourth of the container left. You know, this was the same price as this big bottle of grapeseed oil. This has lasted me about a month, and this has lasted me about a year, I would say. That aside, this has been lovely. This is great. It really does the job of melting away makeup. I do wear heavy duty mascara. I usually have some sort of liner on, and this does a great job of melting it all away. There is a very light fragrance. I'm very sensitive to scent though, and I don't have an issue with this one. So if you're looking for an affordable cleansing balm, I highly recommend checking this one out. Lastly, when it comes to makeup remover, you just can't go wrong with microfiber cloths. These are quite filthy. I'm a little bit embarrassed to be showing them on camera, but that is the reality of using a microfiber cloth. If you're not familiar with the microfiber cloth, you know, the makeup eraser and all the other different brands out there, many of them are dual-sided. One side for removing your makeup, the other side is a little bit more textured for exfoliating your skin, but basically you just get it wet and you wipe your face and off goes your makeup. And when it comes to price and sustainability, this would be the best option to go, because when you're done using this, you just throw it in the wash and you're good to go again. I have many of these. I believe I do have one from the makeup eraser. I've purchased a couple from Shein. I've gotten some from Amazon. I believe I purchased the one on e.l.f. In my opinion, they all do the same. So I don't necessarily favor one over the other. Side note, I don't understand. Okay, no, I do understand. I do understand the allure to having, you know, fun patterns, fun colors in your makeup removing cloth, but I personally just want all black, because then you're less likely to see all of the makeup erasing from weeks, months past, and it would just be so much more aesthetic in my eyes. But it is what it is. Next up, we have face cleansers. The first one I don't actually have to show you. I have not gone out and repurchased it yet, largely because I do get a lot of face washes, face cleansers through Ipsy. But my go-to, the one that I would repurchase on my own, would be the Vanicream Sensitive Skin Face Cleanser. I feel kind of lame sharing that as my number one because, quite honestly, there's nothing great about it. It doesn't look luxurious. The packaging is pretty basic, sort of medicinal in my opinion. Even the formula itself isn't super luscious and luxurious, but at the end of the day, it gets the job done. And for someone with dry, somewhat sensitive skin like myself, it's great because it's very gentle. It's gentle but effective. It doesn't leave my skin feeling stripped. It doesn't leave my skin feeling sticky or tacky or like there's some sort of film on it. It's just ideal for someone with skin like mine. And again, like I said, the price point is also advantageous. That was a big word. Next up, I have the Core's Greek Yogurt Foaming Cream Cleanser. I did receive this through Ipsy and I put off using it for quite some time because as I said, I have dry skin. However, I don't like cream cleansers. I've never had great experience using a cream cleanser because either it just doesn't really work to remove makeup, like I feel like there's still stuff on my face, or it leaves my skin feeling like there's some sort of film on it. So even though I have dry skin, I'd rather have a more aggressive type face cleanser as long as it makes me feel like I've removed all of the makeup, all of the day from my face. However, I was very pleasantly surprised by this. It's very gentle but yet effective. I do really enjoy the experience of using this. It's a creamy, luscious formula and it does foam up nicely. There's a light, fresh scent to it, but it's not overpowering. It doesn't leave my skin feeling like there's some sort of film or residue on it. I think this cleanser was hyped up a while back and I would say that the hype is real. If you are interested in trying it out, I would recommend it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Lastly, in the cleanser category, I have the Good Molecules Clarify and Cleanse Bar. I literally just last night used up the last bit of my other bar, so this is a brand new one. I just cleaned out my soap box. It's ready for the new guy here tonight when I go to wash my face. Again, not to be repeating myself, I do have dry skin, but I also have acne prone-ish skin. Most of my life, I've been very fortunate in that I've had good skin. I have breakouts, of course, here and there, but nothing too major. However, over the past couple of years, I've been struggling a lot more with acne and specifically like the undergrounders, like the cystic acne, usually along my cheeks here. I've got spots here from where it has been. And I think I've linked it to the fact that I stopped taking birth control. I stopped taking birth control about 2 years ago. And around that same time was when my skin just seemed to change. And I can do a whole video talking about my stopping birth control journey and everything that went down with that if anyone's interested. But one of the side effects has been this new acne that I've never had to deal with in my life. So I'm on this journey now of trying to take care of my dry skin while still trying to control breakouts and specifically those deep, nasty undergrounders that are never welcome in our lives.
Now go on. You heard me? Go on. Go on, scram. Go. I hate you, go! Ah! Ah! Go back to your kind!
And so in part of that journey, I decided to give this cleansing bar a try, and it has been a worthy purchase. I've been using this regularly for the past 2 or 3 months or so. I don't find it to be harsh or stripping on my dry skin. This does suds up nicely. It is a nice experience using it. I don't find that there's a scent to it. It doesn't leave my face feeling sticky or tacky or anything. And I do feel it's very effective at removing makeup and cleansing the skin. And I have seen a difference in less breakouts. If it's related specifically to this cleanser, that I'm not sure, but just all like the closed comedones that I usually experience on my forehead and on my chin. I like to think that this is helping in that way. And again, it's quite affordable and it lasts a long time because it's a bar. So let's talk exfoliants. First up, my number one. And I don't like talking about products that I am quite new to, but I think this one's worthwhile because this is a very hyped product and I have finally just gotten around to trying it and I see it, I get it. It is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. Wow. So I've been using this about once a week for the past month. First time that I used this, it's like a watery serum. I put a little bit in my fingers and just pressed it into my skin. I did experience a little bit of tingling and I was a little bit paranoid at first, thinking, oh gosh, what did I just do to my skin? Because my skin has been in a very good place. So I was a little bit nervous that night going to bed, wondering what I was going to wake up to. But when I woke up the next morning, my skin just looked great. Any sort of Pimples that I had coming in were seeming to kind of recede and go back in where they belong.
Go back to your kind!
This is not a new product, so you yourself have maybe used it yourself or have at least heard about it, but this is great. This is powerful stuff, man. And again, coming from someone with dry skin, I do really enjoy using this. I don't find it to be overly stripping and overly drying. I do only use it once a week. I freaking love it, and I'm so excited that I finally tried it. Definitely plan to repurchase. So prior to using the Paula's Choice, I was using the Hyaluron Exfoliating AHA treatment. This is a 4-in-1 resurfacing toner. It exfoliates, it boosts your skin, it hydrates, and it soothes. In addition to the alpha hydroxy acids, this also contains 4 different types of hyaluronic acid to help soothe and smooth and hydrate your skin while exfoliating. This is a great exfoliating option that doesn't seem to irritate my skin. You do experience a little bit of tingling initially when you put it on. That's normal, but it is quite gentle. Handskin is a Korean skincare brand, and so their focus was to help you achieve the glass skin. And I will say my experience with this wasn't glass skin, but it was effective. As far as being an exfoliating treatment and on someone with dry, sensitive skin, this is lovely. However, again, like I said, I do prefer the Paula's Choice, so I think moving forward when this is gone, I will not repurchase. I'll just continue with the Paula's Choice, but this is a good option. Lastly, in my world of exfoliators, this one is going to be more of a textured scrub type exfoliator. I don't know about you, but I like that once in a while, especially in the summertime when it's hot out. Maybe you've been out and about in the day shopping or, out in the elements, whatever. You come home, there's just something about a physical scrub that I really do enjoy. That feeling of just refreshment, like you're scrubbing the worries away. It does feel good. However, I do know that physical scrubs do get a bad rep. I get it, and I definitely have experience overusing products like that. But when used in moderation, I do enjoy a good scrub. And this one here, this is from 4th Ray Beauty. This is the Clean Slate Foaming Exfoliator. This is a good one if you're looking for an actual physical scrub. It is water activated and it turns into a nice foamy lather to polish away dead skin and impurities. So inside here is a powder, and you sprinkle a little bit into your hand and then you mix in just a little bit of water, rub your hands together, and it turns into a foam. You still get a little bit of that grit, that physical texture, exfoliating experience, but for the most part, it is quite gentle. I don't find this to be overly stripping when used in moderation, of course. I also like using this on my neck and on my chest, again, especially in the summertime when the temperature's up and I'm a little bit more sweaty. This just leaves you feeling good and clean. Next up, let's talk about one of my favorite skincare categories, serums. All 3 of these are repurchases of mine, so I know that I trust them, I know that I love them, I know that my skin loves them. However, I'm sort of still on a serum skincare journey. I, of course, would like to have something with some anti-aging properties to it, but I also want something that's going to be calming and soothing for me in the moment. So I'm still on a serum journey, but these 3 have been my tried and true for well over a year now. So first up, let's talk about the Good Molecules Daily Brightening Serum. This contains beta-arbutin and hyaluronic acid to gently brighten and plump your skin. I will say this is my first time using the Good Molecules. Prior to this, I was using the Ordinary's alpha-arbutin. They're both quite similar in that they contain alpha-arbutin, and alpha-arbutin is meant to brighten and even your complexion and to help fade dark spots. I was intrigued to try this one though because this also contains licorice root. And licorice root in terms of skincare is supposed to help to disperse and remove melanin, existing melanin within the skin, helping to fade existing dark spots and also prevent new ones from forming. So I'm still on my very first bottle of the Good Molecules. It'll probably take another bottle or 2 to reach my conclusion to decide which one I like better. But as of right now, I like both. But when it comes to these 2 products, the alpha-arbutin experience for me has been wonderful. I notice within a week of using this consistently, both day and night, my skin does look brighter. My complexion, my skin tone looks more even. I really, really enjoy these products. I really like alpha-arbutin as an ingredient. I'm quite surprised that it isn't more of a hyped up ingredient, considering the desire for beautiful, even glass skin. So I think if you're someone, whether you're looking to fade existing dark spots or just even out your skin tone, your complexion, I think you'll really enjoy either this one from Good Molecules or the Ordinary's alpha-arbutin. Again, like I said, my experience with both up to this point has been the same. I really enjoy both of them. All around good day-to-day serum. All right, serum number 2 This is the Clarity RX Gel Balance Probiotic Serum. This is 1 ounce and it retails for $70. If you've been around my channel, you know me, you know that $70 price tag pains me deeply. I received this serum in an Ipsy bag and at that time wasn't really interested in trying it on my face, so I was using it actually on my neck and on my hands. But then one night I just had a weird urge to try it on my face and I loved it. I loved it so much. Upon seeing the $70 price tag, I had the idea to look on Mercari because I'm assuming a lot of people receive this in their Ipsy bags and probably, hopefully, are wanting it and are selling it. So I was very lucky. I actually purchased 2 bottles, 2 brand new, unused, untouched, unloved bottles on Mercari. I believe one was 15 and one was 20. So I have them as my backups right now. Don't know, quite sure what I'm gonna do when I run out. I don't know if I can bring myself to pay $70 for a serum, but I do know that this serum is so beautiful. It's so great to my skin. Let me tell you about it. It says that it's a silky smooth powerhouse serum that creates a radiant dewy glow as it restores and harmonizes the skin. How lovely. It contains hyaluronic acid and probiotics, plus a blend of botanical extracts and antioxidants to hydrate, balance, smooth texture, and reduce the appearance of aging skin. Allegedly, probiotics in skincare are thought to improve the skin's barrier function and just improve overall appearance. This has a way of just instantly making your skin look plumper and almost like you've got a little bit of a filter on. Like, I don't want to say your skin looks majestic and filtered. Like, it's not that wonderful, but it definitely has an immediate plumping, plushing effect to your skin. Your skin does instantly feel and look very soft and moisturized. You just kind of want to rub your fingers along your skin. And then just over time, I've just noticed this overall glow and radiance my skin carries. The texture of the serum is very watery and gel-like, but it's quite thick, but in a good way. It's like a thick, plush, cooling, watery, gel-based formula. I love applying it. I love the way it makes my skin look. I love the way it makes my skin feel. Lastly, for my serums, this isn't quite fitting as a serum, but I don't know where else to put this, and it absolutely has to be included in my skincare favorites. And the way that I use this, I do use this as a serum. So this is the Cosrx Advanced Steel 92 All-in-One Cream. I know I've raved about this a couple times in previous videos. It is a lightweight moisturizer that nourishes, replenishes, and plumps the skin. All very, very true from my experience. So this product contains 92% snail mucin filtrate, and snail mucin filtrate helps you brighten, hydrate, and it helps to support healthy skin repair. It's great for helping with skin texture, hyperpigmentation. It also has anti-aging properties, so it can not only immediately help to plump and smooth fine lines, but long-term anti-aging benefits. Snail mucin also contains zinc, copper peptides, manganese, I can never say that word. Also vitamin A and vitamin E. So this is all around nutrition for your skin. It is a peculiar formula in that it is gel, but it's quite like, it's not sticky. Like it looks like it would be sticky, but between my fingers it feels very soft and velvety. It's very plush. It's very cooling. It's an interesting formula. There is quite a bit of a slip to it, but it rubs in beautifully and it just leaves your skin just feeling calm and so soft. That was one of the first things I noticed. I have been using this product continuously now for about a year actually. It's just such a great product, I think, for any skin type, but especially if you're someone with dry, dehydrated skin, any sort of skin issues. I have really enjoyed using this. Next up, okay, I should have explained myself a little bit further earlier. With the serum category, I have 2 different serum categories within my own skincare routine. I have the serums that are meant to like moisturize and soothe and, you know, plump and hydrate and all that good stuff. And then I've got serums that are for like helping with skin texture and breakouts and whatnot. So I had to split my serums into 2 separate categories. So let's get into that category of serums next. First up, I have this product from The Ordinary. This is their Azelaic Acid Suspension 10%. Azelaic acid is an exfoliant. It helps to fight acne. It's also beneficial for those with rosacea, and it can also help to lighten dark spots, which is the main reason I started using this. So not only have I found that this really does help with congested skin, I also like that azelaic acid has anti-inflammatory properties to it. You know, when I'm using a product like this, generally they tend to be a bit harsh. They can be over drying, they can be a bit stripping, they can cause a little bit of irritation. I find that when I use azelaic acid, I rarely experience those negative side effects. So when my skin is already flaring up, it's already going through it, it's already irritated, I find that not only does this help to calm down any breakouts, but it also seems to calm my skin in the moment. I notice within the hour after putting this on, my skin seems to appear less red and less inflamed, less angry. I also like that this product is great in my morning skincare routine prior to putting on makeup because it has sort of like a primer effect to the skin. It leaves your skin feeling very smooth and soft and almost has like a matte-like finish, so it's great for prepping before makeup. The only downside with this is that I seem to go through it pretty quickly. You know, even though it's still quite affordable, $8, I seem to have to repurchase it every 2 or 3 months, which still isn't terrible, but I just find that of all my skincare products, this is one that I had to repurchase the most frequently. But aside from that, this product hits so many high points for me, I cannot recommend it enough. Next up, I have the Derma E Acne Control Treatment Serum for Blemish Control. This serum contains salicylic acid, tea tree oil, willow bark extract, and also lavender and chamomile to help with soothing. This product claims that it not only helps with current breakouts, but it can also help to prevent future breakouts. I first heard about it from Kelly Gooch on her channel. She raved about it because she had been using it for closed comedones she was experiencing on her forehead. So upon hearing that, I ordered it right away because that is something I also struggle with. You know, I'm sure no one else can see them. It's just something that I see and something that bothers me. Regardless, this does help with closed comedones. And I've also found over the past, 2 years, that this really makes a difference with mask knee. When we were in the heat of the pandemic and we were wearing masks everywhere we went, I wear a mask at work because I do work in healthcare. The mask knee was real and this really made a difference. I did feel it was a smidge drying, but because I think I was following it up with very hydrating products such as the Cosrx Snail Mucin and some really good quality moisturizers, I didn't have any problems with it. If you're struggling with mask knee, if you're struggling with breakouts, if you're struggling with closed comedones, this is great. It does contain essential oils. Like I said, there's lavender and chamomile in here. Those ingredients are supposed to help piggyback the exfoliating ingredients in this product. So if you already know you don't handle essential oils on your skin well, probably don't give this a try. You know your skin best, you know what works for you and what doesn't, but if you're intrigued to try it, recommend it. Lastly, another product from Derma E. This is the Derma E Scar Gel. This says, kiss scars goodbye. This effective, clinically proven formula helps to improve scar texture, color, and overall appearance for softer, healthier looking skin. It does say that it can be used on new scars, in which you're supposed to apply it 2 or 3 times a day for 8 weeks, and for older scars to apply it twice a day for 3 to 6 months. I like using this when you have a breakout and maybe you did get carried away to try to squeeze it, whatever. It gets angry.
It scabs over.
This is great for helping to heal that crusty scab. Not only does it immediately provide some sort of moisture barrier, but it really does help to prevent that dark spot from forming. I also feel like this is multi-purpose. It's great for any time your skin is really going through it. This contains panthenol and allantoin, both great soothing skincare ingredients. I like just having this in my skincare arsenal just for those times when, your skin's going through it and you need a little backup.
Burp.
But anyway, I really like this for scar prevention. Whether or not it actually works, it does have an immediate soothing effect on my skin, and I like to think that long term it is doing something. I will be talking about targeted acne treatments in my part 2 video to this, and this is just another product that I like to use to follow up with that to make sure the breakout, the scar, the scab stays soothed and moisturized to prevent that dark spot from happening and to just help it heal faster. Last category, and quite honestly, this is I think my favorite skincare category. It is moisturizers. For some reason, I just get most excited about trying new moisturizers. And the 3 that I have to share with you today are so delicious. The first one, again, my favorite one, if I could only have one out of all 3 of these, this is the Aveeno Oat Calm and Restore Oat Gel Moisturizer. I wasn't sure how I was going to like it, so I went with the mini first to be safe. I should have just gone for the big boy because that would have been much more cost effective, and it turns out I
love this moisturizer.
Let me tell you about it first, and I'll tell you about my experience. So this is said to soothe and hydrate sensitive, irritated skin. This is a lightweight, non-greasy gel moisturizer, and it contains soothing prebiotic oat to nourish the skin, calming feverfew for facial irritation and redness. It also contains panthenol and centella asiatica. I watched one of Dr. Dre's videos talking about this product. She talks all about the skin benefits of oat. I definitely recommend checking it out if you are a skincare nerd like me. So this product, it's a gel definitely upon feeling it, but it also has like this whipped, luscious, thick, creamy texture to it. It just feels like silk between your fingers. It's so heavenly. There's quite a bit of a slip, so it's really easy to rub into your skin. I do find that as moisturizing as it is, it does absorb quickly. My skin is left feeling hydrated and just soothed. And just like there's little millions of smiley faces in all of my pores. Non-visible ones, of course, but they're there. I think why I love moisturizer so much is because it's one of those products that I can put it on at night, and when I wake up the next morning, I can tell if my skin fell in love overnight. My skin just has this glow about it. It's one of those skincare products for me that very often I notice immediate results. This is a newer product to me, and I really don't like talking about products so soon, but I can already tell this is absolutely going to be a love for me for quite some time. I don't know if you can tell how much excitement is in my voice in talking about a moisturizer, but it's there, baby. Let me tell you, I love it. If you have dry, irritated skin, if you live in a cold, dry climate, definitely recommend picking one of these up. Next up, this is the Keys Soul Care Skin Transformation Cream. This is said to hydrate, plump, and nourish the skin, all while purifying and centering the spirit. That's what it says. I'm not implying that that is what it does for me. I'm just saying this is what the marketing says. It's said to improve skin texture, calm and purify the skin, and provides long-lasting hydration. That part I can definitely confirm. One of the distinguishing features of the Keys skincare line, Alicia Keys skincare line, is that it does take this holistic approach. A lot of their products contain these like special crystal rock type ingredients that are thought to, center and something with the chakras and purify the skin and the soul and the spirit and all that stuff. I'm interested in that aspect, in that world, but I can't say that I've fully delved in and I understand all of it. And especially when it comes to skincare, I'm more of a believer in science. And so when it comes to this product specifically, the ingredient is malachite, and I have never heard of malachite in skincare. That's not to say it's not out there. It's just saying that I've never personally used it. But it is in this product because it was hailed by the ancient Egyptians as the stone of transformation. It's been used for thousands of years to cleanse, purify, and calm the spirit as well as the skin. So like I said, I'm not saying that I don't believe. I'm not trying to be negative about it. I'm just saying that I have never experienced malachite on my skin. And I don't know for sure if that's the ingredient that makes this product so wonderful, but something about this product really is quite wonderful. It was, again, one of those moisturizers that I put on at night and I woke up the next morning and my face was just a-glowing. There is something about it that my skin really responds to, really loves, really enjoys. I did find it to be incredibly moisturizing. This also contains bakuchiol, which is a plant-based alternative to retinol, so it helps to gently, mildly exfoliate, the whole renew transformation of the skin. It also contains hyaluronic acid and ceramides. The experience of using this product is quite lovely. It's very, very cooling to the skin. It's very plush, very velvety. It's not quite as gel-like and fluffy as the Aveeno moisturizer, but there's definitely a thickness, a creaminess, a pleasureness to using this product. She does have a scented version. I purchased the unscented. Quite honestly, the only reason why this is not in my #1 spot is the price tag, because the Aveeno, even the full size, is less than $30, and I love them both so very much, but I think I'm gonna go with the Aveeno over the Keys, but I still have loved the Keys Transformation Cream. Last but not least, my last moisturizer, the last product of this video. This is the Air Repair Complexion Boosting Moisturizer. I did receive this in an Ipsy bag. I have since repurchased it 3 or 4 times. I think that says quite a lot considering how much I love moisturizer and considering how many different moisturizers I have in addition to these 3. This product is said to help repair dull, tired, and dehydrated skin. It is instantly absorbed, leaving a hydrated, radiant complexion while helping to diminish the appearance of fine lines. I love this so much because it's very lightweight. It is very creamy. I do find that it absorbs quite quickly. This leaves sort of like a, I don't know how to describe it because it's not like a film or like a feeling on your skin, but it leaves a layer of like wet moisture that you could feel on your skin, but not in a bad way. It's in a very healthy, moisturized way. I just love the way this makes my skin feel. This is just a great everyday moisturizer. Definitely recommend to those of you, any of you with dry skin, check this out. All right, guys, that wraps up part 1 of my top 3 skincare products. Stay tuned for part 2. I hope you enjoyed watching. You'll definitely have to let me know if you end up picking up any of these products for yourself. Let me know what some of your recommendations, some of your favorite products are in these categories, you know, face wash, moisturizer, serum, acne control, exfoliator. Let me know what your current go-tos are. I want to thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that you hit the subscribe button so you can come back next time. And until next time, I hope you have the most wonderful day.